Welcome to my ultimate 3-day guide to Berlin. Once a divided city, this German capital is now a thriving, unified melting pot of art, food, and nightlife. 3 days is barely enough to explore Berlin, but we did it. The efficient public transportation system made it so easy to get around as we explored our way through the best Turkish restaurants, green parks, Sunday markets, art galleries, and quaint cocktail bars. I wish we were cool enough to try our luck with getting into one of Berlin's renowned techno clubs, but nope, I'm a grandma stuck in a 30-year-old body. If you plan on coming to Berlin for 3 days, just know that Berlin is 9 times bigger than Paris and that you won't cover everything Lonely Planet suggests. But do your best to taste cuisine from all around the world, buy from local artists, learn about the history, and wander around one of the many green spaces. Or you can just watch my vlog and copy everything I do. Hope you enjoy the video. We have made it to Berlin. We just checked into our Airbnb. We are staying in this beautiful guest room here that belongs to our host. He lives in the other room and it's beautiful. Literally just landed like a few hours ago, so we have yet to really explore anything. Andrew had to work a couple of hours, so we are now ready to get the party started. We only have 3 full days in Berlin, so there's so much to do, so much to eat. We're gonna get started right now. It's around 6:30 p.m. and the first thing that people have said I needed to get here, and this includes my dog sitter who is German and the Airbnb host, they both said that we have to get the German Döner, which is actually originally a Turkish dish, but when a lot of Turkish immigrants immigrated here years ago, it became such a staple food here in Berlin that people started adopting it as almost like a national dish here. We've been to Turkey before, we've had the Döner there, it's really good, but I'm really excited to try the version here. I'm gonna be putting prices of what everything costs just because I feel like that can be useful and very fun. And in terms of transportation, Andrew and I both downloaded this app here called BVG. Basically, we bought a 4-day Easy City Pass, which includes like unlimited rides on all of the public transportation in the major zones, as well as free tickets to certain museums. So if you're gonna be here, they have like 2-day passes, 24-hour passes. We're gonna be here for 3 days, so we got the 4-day pass, and that just makes everything super convenient. I put on my jacket here because it's getting a little bit chillier in Berlin now. It's the first week of autumn, actually. Yeah, let's go and hit the streets of Berlin. One thing I've already noticed is that Berlin is super bike friendly. This is the pedestrian lane and this is the bike lane here. So it's all designated. Look at this beast. We got the chicken doner. It has a lot of chicken kebab meat, some zucchini, and then they added salad, cheese, and garlic sauce. Goodness gracious, this is delicious. The bread is nice and crispy. The chicken is well seasoned, and all of like the greens and the onions add like a nice crunch to it. It's very refreshing. It's just the perfect balance, the perfect harmony.
It might be the best one I've ever had.
Mm-hmm. we are about to get some more food, despite the fact that we're full. But when in Berlin, you eat Turkish food, which is what we're about to get. This restaurant only has 4 things on its menu. 2 entrees, 1 soup, and 1 dessert. Super simple and cozy. Look at this glorious thing. Little mini dumplings topped with a bunch of garlic sauce, and I think this is chili. Look at it. I wonder what it's stuffed with. I think you do mix it.
Yeah.
It is so good. These are like chewy dough nuggets stuffed with beef. Kind of has like an Italian flavor to it. And then the garlic, like yogurt sauce is very creamy. Oh my god. This is insanely good. Good morning, Berlin. Look at how amazing they are. This is called Schneck, and these are sticky German cinnamon buns. I got the white chocolate raspberry, and Andrew got the apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon.
10 out of 10. So good. I kind of can't get over how good those sticky buns were. I think I'm most amazed at how like they're so different from the cinnamon buns that you get in the US. They're just like not too sweet. It's the perfect amount of sweetness, and it's a sweetness that tastes natural, and it's not like covered with a bunch of frosting on top like the American ones. We're now heading over to our walking tour, but it might rain, so I brought an umbrella. Excited for the tour. I have changed into a much warmer outfit. These umbrellas were kindly supplied to us by our Airbnb host, and they are so well made. Andrew and I keep talking about the German engineering here. Like, oh, this is so efficient and this is so well made. The Germans just know how to do it. Now I want to buy everything German so I know that they last a long time and they're of prime quality. We are at Mog. It's a restaurant that's actually in this Jewish girls' school that was built in the 1920s, and now it's kind of been transformed into like a building with all these different businesses. It's really cool though, because you can still see like the structure of how it was a school, and you can see all this like Art Deco tile on the floor all throughout. This place here specializes in pastrami sandwiches, but they're also known for their New York style cheesecake. We've had our fair share of good pastrami sandwiches coming from New York City, like Katz's Deli and Second Avenue Deli, which is my favorite pastrami sandwich place in New York City. So let's see how this compares. there's like little flowers in here too. Look at that little flower. Wow, this is like one of the most unique salads I've ever had. It literally tastes like we're eating a forest, huh? Oh my goodness, look at this Wiener Schnitzel. This is how it's supposed to look. Everything here is so freaking good.
I made it so long.
Oh my god, it's so strong.
No, it's two different ones.
Oh, it is? Oh yeah.
Because you have to drink coffee and eat.
Alright, we are about to explore Berlin Wall Memorial. It's completely free and you can just walk around yourself, although there are tours that are available, but we're just gonna kind of stroll through and explore it ourselves. We are here having a late lunch at a Syrian restaurant. I am super excited. Fun fact, I actually dated a Syrian guy in high school, so I'm a little bit familiar with the culture. It was very brief, okay, so Andrew, don't get mad. We got a cheese burek, which is like a dough pastry with some Syrian cheese and parsley, and then this dip made out of eggplant, olive oil, a bunch of good stuff, some nuts. Yum. So good. Wow. Lamb shank. Ooh, this looks so good. Almonds. There it is. This is what we are climbing up, friends. All the way to the top. There it is, the famous beer garden. I suck. Guys, we are at the prettiest beer garden ever. It's in this park that reminds me a lot of Central Park because look at where we're sitting. It's literally right by the lake and you can even rent boats out just like Central Park. Everything here is self-service, which means that you get all the beer yourself. Any food that you want, you get it, and then you just pay and come and find your own table. Then I want to go. We got a non-alcoholic beer. Andrew got a Radler, which I might get next. And then he got a pretzel because he's a big pretzel lover. Being that it is our last full day in Berlin, you didn't think that I'd leave without trying Berlin's national dish, right? Because we are here with currywurst. So currywurst is essentially sausage with ketchup and mayo on top and some curry powder sprinkled on it, usually served with fries. But we're gonna give our little first impressions on this weird dish because it's definitely a little bit funky, I'd say. Okay, look. See, it doesn't look very appetizing, right? Let's see. I think Andrew likes it.
Sausage is good.
It's
The curry isn't like strong, like super strong.
no, it's not really strong. The curry's lightly sprinkled.
No.
Kind of tastes like corn dog to me. Or like soggy corn dog, because the ketchup kind of like makes it moist on the outside. Not my favorite. I feel like it'd be really good with beer, which we didn't get, but beer would be really good with it. It is our last day in Berlin. Our flight actually leaves today at 7 p.m. from the Berlin airport, which means we technically still have over half a day today. And we're gonna spend that time very, very wisely. And we're gonna start our day actually taking a little stroll through our neighborhood. There is a coffee shop that we found that opens up in like 6 minutes. We love the neighborhood that our Airbnb is located in. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it, but I'll put the name of the neighborhood up here on the screen. It's a very residential neighborhood. Like there basically are no hotels here. So like real people in Berlin actually live here, so it's very, very quiet and peaceful, but there are still like a lot of restaurants and bars, and it's very walkable and close to public transportation, so it kind of has the best of both worlds. So yeah, let's get going and walk around a little bit. we're about to walk through this gorgeous neighborhood behind me. This neighborhood reminds people of like the old Germany, basically what medieval Germany looked like before the wars. A lot of these buildings here were reconstructed after the war, but the neighborhood is really small, it's really charming. Because Berlin, as you've been able to see, is not like I think what people think of in their heads when they think of Germany, because they might think of like really, really old buildings and old culture. But here is kind of that little piece, that little slice of medieval culture that you can find still here in Berlin.
Cathedral in all its majesty.
So something we haven't done yet here in Berlin is to get a view of the city. Yesterday was a fail at the Victory Column and we weren't able to see anything. But I'm still too cheap to pay for the Berlin TV tower. So I found an insider's hack where you can actually come to the Park Inn, which is a hotel here, and they have a panoramic terrace on the 30th something floor, and it's €6 a person to go see the view. So that's what we're here to do. A little hack there for you if you want to see a view here.
Berlin is so beautiful.
I would say that this is definitely worth coming to.
Ooh, mine smells good. I smell a lot of Chinese celery. This is rice noodles with quail egg, shrimp, liver, pork. Oh my gosh, I'm drooling. Condiments, they have sambal and chili oil.
Usually they wrap it in like rice paper. Wow, that place was a lot better than I had expected. It was actually really good. The broth was a little bit too salty, but still very flavorful. And the hot sauce is so bomb. The sambal one was really, really good. Now we're gonna go and get some dessert and our day off. We have how many hours? We have like 1.5 hours left, 2 hours left.
Chose to sit outside because when are you ever going to get the chance to have coffee by a cemetery? Strangely romantic in a way.